Problem 11. Let's assume the two-digit number is mn. So for mn plus nm equals 132, then the single digit place m plus m must be larger than 10, because otherwise this will end up being a two-digit number. So if it's larger than 10, and then it should be 12, because 132 here ends in 2. And how many pairs are there for n and m that with their sum equals to 12? N can't be 0 or 1 or 2, because in that case m will be equal or larger than 10. So n has to start with 3. N equals 3, then m equals 12, subtract n equals 9. And then we can add 1 to n. For n equals 4, then m should equal 8. And this can keep going on, and at last n can equal to 9. And in that case, m equals to 3. So how many pairs are there? It should be 9 subtract 3 plus 1 equals 7 pairs. And the answer is B. Problem 12. Because the number of boys and girls are equal, therefore we can use the portion of the girls, 3/4, to divide the sum of the portion of girls and the boys. And we multiply 12 to the numerator and the denominator, and the numerator becomes 3 multiplied 3. The denominator is 3 multiplied 3 plus 2 multiplied 4, and that's 9/17. The answer is B. Problem 13. First, let's calculate how many different number pairs are there in total when we choose from the set. The set has 6 numbers in total, and so this is a problem of 6. Choose 2, and that's 6 multiplied 5/2 equals 15 total combinations. And then if we want the product of the two numbers to be 0, then one number has to be 0. And the other number we can choose from any of the 5 non-zero numbers. So that's 5 choices in total. 5/15 equals 1/3. So the answer is D. Problem 14. Because he can go 35 miles with 1 gallon of gas. So when he drove 350 miles, we use that to divide 35, and that gives us 10 gallons of gas he used. And after that, because a full tank is 14 gallons, so we use 14 subtract 10, and that's 4 gallons left after the 350 miles. And then he add 8 gallons, so now he has 12 gallons in total. And after he finishes the trip, he has half of the tank of oil left. Then half of the tank, because the full tank is 14, so half is 7. We use 12 subtract 7. That means he used 5 more gallons of oil to travel the rest of the distance. And because 1 gallon of gas he travels 35 miles, we use 35 multiply 5. So that's 175 more miles he traveled. And 350 plus 175 equals 525 miles in total. That's the total distance. So the answer is A. Problem 15. For this problem, we need to use a formula. That's x squared subtract y squared equals to x plus y multiply x minus y. And x and y can be any number. And in this case, we have 13 to the power of 4 subtract 11 to the power of 4. So that's 13 square subtract 11 square. And then we can adapt the formula from here, and that is it equals to 13 square subtract 11 square multiply 13 square plus 11 square. And this 13 square is our x in this formula, and 11 square is our y. And again, this part, we can continue to use this formula. That is 13 plus 11 multiply 13 subtract 11. And here, 13 squared equals 169, and 11 squared is 121. Now we further simplify this. This is 24 multiply 2 multiply. The sum is 290. And that equals 2 to the power of 3 multiply 3 multiply 2 multiply 2 multiply 145. So now there are 2 to the power of 3 multiply 2 multiply 2, and that equals 32 in total. So the largest power of 2 is 32.